Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My name is Hafiz and I'm from the Zindabad student at the Regional School of Commerce, Islamabad. And today I'm doing my first Chatgpt topic is hello. So let's start. It's hello. Chatgpt, can you listen?
Wa alaikum assalam, Abdul Muiz. It's great to meet you. I'd love to help you with your topic. Hello is such a simple word, but it has a really interesting history. What exactly do you want to focus on? Like the origins of the word, how people use it, or something else?
For Chatgpt today I have some questions for you. You can start it.
Of course. I'm ready for your questions. Just let me know what you'd like to ask, and I'll do my best to help you out.
Okay. My first question is what does the word hello actually mean?
That's a great question. So, hello is basically a greeting. It's used to catch someone's attention or just to say hi. It started being used in English in the 19th century, and it actually evolved from older expressions like hello or hello. So, it's kind of a universal way to greet someone now.
Okay, my next question is where did the greeting hello origin from?
Good follow up. So, the greeting hello actually started in the US in the mid to late 19th century. Before that, people used things like hello, or even more formal phrases. It became really popular once the telephone was invented because people needed a quick way to answer calls. So, it's really tied to early telecommunication.
Now my third question is who first started using the word hello?
That's a really interesting one. So, while we can't pin it down to a single person, it became popularized by Thomas Edison. When he was testing the telephone, he suggested hello as a standard way to answer a call, and it just kind of stuck.
Okay, my fourth question is was hello always used as greeting?
Good question. So, hello wasn't always used as a greeting. In fact, originally it was more like an exclamation to get attention, kind of like, hey, or what's that? Over time, though, it became a standard greeting, especially once telephones made it super common.
Okay, my next question is what greeting were popular for hello?
Yeah. So, before hello took off, people often used greetings like good day, hi, or even hail in older English. In some cultures, people would greet each other with phrases like how do you do, or even just a simple wave or nod. So, hello is kind of a more recent addition.
Okay, now my next question is how did the telephone make hello phrase?
Great question. So, when the telephone was invented, people needed a quick, clear way to get someone's attention when they picked up the phone. Thomas Edison suggested using hello as the standard greeting, and once that became common, it just spread everywhere. So, every time people picked up the phone, they'd say hello, and that's how it got so widely used.
Okay, the next question is Alexa Graham Bell use hello?
Good point. So, Alexander Graham Bell actually preferred to use ahoy when he first made phone calls, but it was the widespread adoption of hello by Edison that became the norm. So, Bell didn't really use it, but he did play a big role in early telephone history.
Okay, my next question is why did Vincent additionally prefer the word hello?
Yeah, so Thomas Edison thought hello was short, clear, and easy to understand over the phone. Since early phone lines were kind of scratchy, he wanted a simple, catchy word that was easy to catch and repeat. And it just worked perfectly in that situation.
Okay, my next question is how did hello become common around the world?
Great one. So once hello became standard in telephone use in the US and Europe, it kind of spread globally as the telephone did. Plus, English became a big global language, especially in business and technology, so hello just kind of traveled with it and became a global greeting.
Okay, my next question is are there different spelling of hello in history?
Yes, definitely. In the past, you'd see different spellings like hallow, hello, or even hollow. Those variations were pretty common in older English. But over time, hello just settled into the standard spelling we know today.
Okay, my next question is how do different countries say hello?
That's really interesting. So, different countries have their own versions. For example, in Spanish, you'd say hola. In French, it's bonjour. And in Japanese, you'd say konnichiwa. So, the idea of greeting is universal, but each language has its own word.
Okay, my next question is what is the most popular greeting in the world?
Yeah, that's a big one. So, hello is definitely one of the most widely recognized, especially because of English's global spread. But hola in Spanish and namaste in Hindi are also super popular in their regions. So, it really depends on where you look.
Okay, the next question is can a simple hello change someone mood?
Ooh, that's a really interesting thought. Yeah, a simple hello can actually have a big impact. It can set a positive tone, make someone feel noticed, or just break the ice. So even a small greeting can really shift a person's mood.
Okay, how does a tone of voice affect the meaning of hello?
Ah, great point. So the tone of voice really changes how hello is felt. If you say it warmly and with a smile, it can feel super friendly and inviting. But if it's cold or flat, it might feel distant or uninterested. So the tone really shapes the connection.
Okay, nice. The next question is what are some funny ways people say hello to?
Ooh, yeah. So people get really creative. Some say howdy in a cowboy style or yo for a casual vibe. In some places, people even say things like ahoy just for fun. So there are lots of playful twists on a simple hello.
Okay, the next question is how has social media changed greeting today?
Ah, that's a big one. So on social media, greetings are often super quick, like a simple hey in a comment or a reaction. People also use GIFs, emojis, or even memes as a kind of digital greeting. So it's become a lot more visual and creative.
Okay, the next question is do young people get difficulty when older generation?
Yeah, that's actually a really good.
Okay, my next question is how has social media changed getting today?
Yeah, that's a really interesting question. So, social media has kind of reshaped how people interact with grades. On one hand, students often share their achievements, like test scores or college acceptances, so it can create a kind of public pressure to perform. On the other hand, it also lets people connect and get support, so you can join study groups or find motivation. It's kind of a double edged sword.
Do young people get a difficulty in older generation?
Yeah, definitely. I think younger people often feel more pressure because they're really immersed in social media all the time. Older generations didn't grow up with this constant comparison or public spotlight on their academic performance. So it can make things like failure, setbacks, or even just normal ups and downs feel way bigger for young people today.
Okay, nice. The next question is what is the difference between hello, hi, and hey?
Ah, that's a good one. So all three are greetings, but they differ a bit in tone and formality. Hello is kind of classic and formal. Hi is more casual, and hey is really informal, like something you'd say to a close friend. So it's all about the vibe you want to set.
Okay, the next question is why do people sometimes avoid saying hello?
Yeah, that's a really interesting one. So sometimes people avoid saying hello if they don't know how to start a conversation or if they're feeling awkward. Other times, maybe they feel it's too formal or they want to avoid a long conversation. Basically, it's just about how people are feeling or what kind of mood they're in at that moment.
Okay, the next question is what role does body language play in dating?
Ooh, that's a really big one. So, body language plays a huge role in communication, sometimes even more than words. Like your facial expressions, gestures, posture, all of that can change how a message is understood. So, even if someone says hi, if their body language is closed off, it might seem like they're not that interested.
Okay, nice. The next question is how do getting differ in formal and informal situation?
Ah, great question. So, in formal situations, people usually stick to more polite language, full sentences, less slang, and maybe a proper greeting like good morning. In informal situations, you can use shorter phrases, slang, and casual language, like just a quick hey or what's up. It's all about matching the situation and the people you're talking to.
Okay, the next question is why do people smile while saying hello?
Yeah, that's a really natural thing. Smiling kind of makes the greeting warmer and more welcoming. It signals friendliness and openness, so people are more likely to feel comfortable and connected. It's almost like a nonverbal way of saying, I'm happy to see you.
Okay, the next question is what are the recent tradition in Pakistan? Grading in Pakistan.
In Pakistan, the grading system has both a secondary and a university level. At the secondary level, many students follow a 10-point grading scale by the Interboard Committee of Chairmen, where A++ is 95 to 100% and the passing mark is 40%. At the university level, students typically use a GPA or CGPA system, often based on a 4.0 scale.
Okay, my next question what is hello universal in business communication?
Yeah, it pretty much is. Hello is one of those go to greetings in business communication, especially in emails or meetings. It's polite, neutral, and it works across different cultures, though sometimes people will customize it depending on the formality or the country.
Okay, the next question is how to getting help build friendship.
Ooh, that's a really good one. So, getting help can really strengthen friendships because it builds trust and a sense of support. When you ask for help or show you're there for them, it creates a give and take dynamic. So, it's not just about needing something, but also showing support and letting them know you value them.
Okay, my next question is can I getting show respect and kindness?
Absolutely. I mean, how you greet someone or even just how you listen and respond can show a ton of respect and kindness. Using polite language, being patient, and really valuing what someone says all build that respect. So, yeah, definitely.
Okay, the next question is how did we getting evolve our sense?
Yeah, that's a really interesting change. Over the centuries, grading moved from more subjective assessments, like just teacher opinions, to a much more standardized system. In the early 20th century, we started seeing letter grades and percentages, and now we have GPA systems and digital grading. So it's really evolved toward consistency and fairness.
Okay, the next question is how do implementing and experimenting getting differently?
Ah, good one. So intervening is when you step in to address or stop something, like if you notice a problem and you try to help right away. Experimenting, though, is more about exploring or testing something new, often without knowing exactly what the outcome will be. So intervening is more direct, while experimenting is kind of a learning process.
Okay, my next question is what are the oldest greeting in history?
Ooh, that's a really cool piece of history. So, some of the oldest forms of grading were actually in ancient China, where students were ranked by their performance in imperial exams. And in medieval Europe, grading was more about oral recitations or ranking students by class. So, it's evolved a lot from these early ranking systems.
Okay, next question is what happen if people start getting each other?
Yeah, that's really important to think about. If people stop grading each other, like in schools or in work, then you lose that structured feedback, which can make it harder to know how you're doing or how to improve. Of course, it also depends. Sometimes peer support or self assessment can be important too.
Okay, my next question is how do children learn?
Ah, great question. So, children usually learn to greet others by watching the adults and peers around them. Parents, teachers, and media all influence how kids pick up on greetings. And of course, they practice it themselves, like in school or at home, until it becomes second nature.
Okay, my next question is what are some getting used in movies and cartoons?
Ooh, yeah. So in movies and cartoons, you often see greetings like a big hello or hi there. Sometimes it's super dramatic, like a slow motion wave, or really funny, like a quirky hey, what's up. They use them to set the mood, sometimes formal, sometimes playful, so it kind of depends on the character and the situation.
Okay, my next question is
Of course.
can
I'm ready. What's
can getting reduce some social awareness?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, a simple, kind greeting can really put people at ease. If you're having a tough day or feeling socially awkward, a warm hello or even just a small wave can help break that tension. It's like a tiny step toward connection, and that can make a big difference.
Okay, the next question is why is a hello important in customer service?
Ah, yeah, that's a great point. So, in customer service, a friendly hello sets the tone right away. It makes people feel seen, welcomed, and valued. If a customer feels like you cared from the start, they're more likely to trust you and have a positive experience.
Okay, my next question is how do getting create schools in workplace?
Yeah, so in schools, greetings are usually pretty structured, like saying good morning to a teacher or classmates. In workplaces, it depends on the environment, but often people just say hello or good morning when they arrive. Ah, got it. So I was saying in workplaces, greetings depend a lot on the culture. In more formal offices, people might say hello or good morning when they arrive, maybe even shake hands. In casual workplaces, a simple hi might be enough, so kind of depends on the vibe of the place.
Okay, my next question is What are some getting customer in different religions?
That's a really thoughtful question. So, different religions have different customs for greeting. For example, in Islam, you might say Assalamu alaikum, and the response is Wa alaikum assalam. In Hinduism, you might say Namaste, and in some Christian or secular settings, just a hello or good morning is common. So, it's really about being aware of those cultural and religious contexts.
Okay, the next question is how does technology influence the way we greet?
Yeah, that's a big one. Technology's really changed how we greet. Now we use quick texts, video calls, emojis, even virtual avatars. So instead of a handshake or a wave, sometimes a virtual hi or a reaction emoji is the first thing people do. It just makes it faster and more global.
Okay, the next question is what do some culture go instead of saying
Yeah, that's interesting. So, in some cultures, direct greetings like hello can be seen as too informal or even too personal. Like in Japan, people often bow instead of saying hello. In other cultures, certain greetings might be reserved for older people or formal situations. So, it really depends on the norms of each culture.
okay, my next question is what are some creative getting we use online?
Good question. So, some greetings are really only used in specific regions or countries. Like in France, you might hear bonjour all the time, or in Spain, a casual hola. And some traditional greetings might just be part of a specific culture, like namaste in India or salam in some Middle Eastern cultures.
Okay, my next question is what is your favorite way to say hello?
Ooh, I love that question. I think my favorite is probably just a simple hi with a smile. It's super casual, but it feels really warm and open. How about you? Do you have a favorite?
Okay, the next question is what are some creative getting used online?
Yeah. So online, people often use really short greetings like hi, hey, or hello in text or social media. Sometimes people add emojis or even GIFs to make it more fun. It's a lot quicker and more informal, but it still keeps that connection going.
Okay, the next question is how do getting effective first expression, first impression?
Got it. Yeah. So greetings are really key to first impressions. A confident, friendly hello can make you seem open and approachable right away. If you come across as polite and warm at the start, people are much more likely to trust you and stay engaged.
Okay, my next question is
Of
how do getting help during interviews and meetings?
That's a really good one. So during interviews or meetings, a polite greeting, like a hello, nice to meet you, sets a professional tone. Then, if you need help or clarification, you can ease in by saying something like, could I ask for some guidance on this, or would you mind clarifying a point? Keeping it respectful and clear really helps.
Okay, my next question is how did COVID-19 change getting styles around the world?
Yeah, that's a big shift. During COVID-19, a lot of in person greetings, like handshakes or hugs, really dropped off. People started using waves, nods, or virtual greetings, like a hello on a video call. So it really made greetings more cautious and focused on safety.
Okay, my next question is how do animals get a greet each other?
That's a really cool one. So, animals have all kinds of ways of greeting. Like dogs wag their tails, birds might sing or preen, and even animals like horses or cats will sniff or nuzzle each other. It's their own social way of connecting.
Okay, my next question is why is eye contact important while saying hello?
That's a great point. So, eye contact is super important because it shows confidence and respect. When you look someone in the eye while saying hello, it makes the interaction feel more personal, genuine, and it kind of builds trust right from the start.
Okay, my next question is what is the role of getting in teamwork?
Ooh, that's a really good one. So, in teamwork, greetings help set a positive collaborative tone. When everyone greets each other warmly, it builds trust, makes people feel included, and it kind of opens up communication. So, even a simple hello can really make a team stronger.
Okay, the next question is how do getting affect a confidence level?
That's a really interesting connection. So, when you greet someone confidently, like with a steady voice, a smile, and good posture, you actually feel more in control and self assured. It kind of creates this positive feedback loop. The more you greet with confidence, the more confident you feel.
Okay, the next question is how to report an AI assistant
Good question. So AI assistants usually greet you with a warm, neutral phrase like, hi, how can I help you today? They keep it professional but friendly to set a welcoming tone right from the start.
Okay, the next question.
Yeah, go for it. I'm ready for your next question. Just let me know what you're curious about.
So because there is my ChatGPT. Hope so you like it in me in the next video. Pakistan Zindabad. Khuda Hafiz.
That sounds